We're back again.
It's demo time.
It sure is. I forgot what day it is today.
It's Thursday, Mark.
Thank you. We'll wait a few minutes just for people to arrive.
Yes, we need to make ourselves a new intro video, which we were just talking about, weren't we, Mark?
We were just beforehand,
so
yes.
We'll get onto that ready for next week.
He says.
Yes, so say hi if you're watching along so
Yes.
we can see you're with us. We should be streaming on YouTube and also on our Facebook page.
Hello, Ivy.
Yay, Ivy, I just saw that you were available tonight. That's fantastic.
And we also have...
Oh, Sandra, hi.
Yeah. Hello.
Fabulous.
Oh. What's everyone else been doing today then? We've been very productive, haven't we?
Yeah, we've been productive. It hasn't been a very nice day here in Wales.
No.
It's been raining and dark. But I know lots of other people, including Jane over in Surrey, has had beautiful sunshine. So we've really been missing out in Wales.
Seriously jealous.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, well, we've been very busy doing things behind the scenes.
Yes, and orders, of course.
Oh, of course. And they've all been shipped out as well.
Yes, and we even uploaded another YouTube video this morning. So if you haven't seen that yet, do check it out because it's a Fab Mix Media card.
Yeah, please do. That'd be great. That would be really, really, really good.
We have Joanna from North Wales. Hi, Joanna. Oh, Ivy's very excited. Thank you, Ivy.
So, I mean, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, of course. We really do appreciate it. We do this to bring you some really cool demonstrations every week.
Yes, indeedy.
And videos as well. Obviously using our products and some other bits and pieces as well.
Yeah, and do like and follow our Facebook page too if you can, because that'd be great.
And don't forget to ring the old notification bell so that obviously that as soon as we're going to be going live, you'll probably know maybe 15 minutes beforehand.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it works on Facebook and YouTube. We are streaming live to both platforms. So please give a shout out. Say hello. Hello, Eileen.
Ah, Eileen, hiya. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
I actually got one of your cards to show off later.
No, normally we do a Wednesday. Did we do when we did
We did.
Wednesday
We have
last
been
week?
doing Wednesdays, but I can't remember why we didn't do yesterday, but it was a busy day. So yeah, we're doing today instead.
Yes, and we also dropped a video, so we are promising to upload more videos for you to watch, some more content as well. So, and in the future we will be doing some more behind the scenes. So, if you don't follow us on Instagram as well, please do so.
Yes, indeedy.
Instagram is the go-to place to be. So is if you're really with it, TikTok as well. We are on TikTok now.
We are.
Just starting out. So please like and
follow.
Follow. You
Yay.
follow on there, don't you? Yeah.
Yes,
So,
desperately need some more followers on TikTok. We've only got about 200 at the moment.
oh, we have Isabella and
Hi
Elaine
Isabella again, and Elaine.
and
Hi,
Jane
Elaine.
and LEF. Hello to everyone. Hello, Ellie.
Yay, fantastic. Right, so let's talk about what we're doing tonight, shall we?
Yes. Well, we launched these. Well, we launched our Christmas stamps back in July.
Yes.
So Christmas in July.
Yes.
But it
Seems ages ago now.
It was ages ago, and it was it got incredibly warm, didn't it?
Yeah.
So, do you know when you're forced to do Christmas,
And it's too hot.
and it's just too hot, and most people who obviously saw us doing Christmas may have thought,
Yeah,
it's just too early. It's too early.
hot,
No,
yeah.
please not. I want to go enjoy the sun, and I don't blame you because we would have done the same as well.
Yeah, so it's time to think about it now because we're heading towards the middle of October. So
Yeah.
perfect time to grab yourself some new Christmas stamps.
So if you missed out the first time when they were originally launched, we do have a 20% off.
We do. So I'll pop the code under the video later on, but if you want the code now, it is CC20. So it stands for Christmas Card 20. So 20% off. So CC20. Pop that in the checkout. It's only available for Christmas products, stencils and stamps. Yeah.
How long's that for?
I haven't actually put an end date on it, to be honest. Probably a week.
A week,
Yeah,
okay.
sleep for a week.
So we'll keep that going for maybe a week, and we'll see. We'll try and bring you some different things maybe every week, something special, something different.
Little offers and stuff. We got some fun weekenders planned as well, haven't we? Coming up over the coming weeks.
So please do subscribe because you will have a laugh. I can assure you.
Might even get Mark to dress up. You never know.
Who knows?
Okay, so let's go to the overhead and we'll see what Mark's using tonight.
So today, okay. Right, what I'm going to be using is obviously our gorgeous Poinsettia Grunge stamp set, which is really, really cool. I like this. You have your obviously large poinsettia. You have the word poinsettia, a smaller one, Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas, whichever is your preference there. Kind of nice modern kind of font that goes with there. And I think they're really cool. A little bit inky, a little bit grungy, but they look great. They're great on classic cards as well.
They can be grungy or they can be really pretty. So
yes.
We've got some samples to show after the demo,
Yep.
in case you missed them earlier on in the year, and just give you a refresh of what you can do with this set.
Right. Oh, so somebody said very quiet here. Off to YouTube. What, to watch us on YouTube? I hope.
Yeah, that's the face. If you're in the Facebook group, because it's a private group, we can't see who you are. So it is much better to watch on YouTube or on the Facebook page if you can't head to YouTube.
Yep.
And then we can see how you are and who you are, and we can chat along.
Yeah, Tom's here. Hiya, Tom.
Hiya, Tom. Tom, 1 hour, £50 coupon. Well done, Tom.
Did he? Oh, does he? Did he get a round of applause, maybe? I think no. Well, I don't think we can hear it. He can hear it.
Oh, he can hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We'll have 2 rounds of applause. There you go. It's the only time you're going to get one. Right, shall we carry on with this stamp? Oh, I love this. Distress Christmas. It is a fantastic background stamp. 2 stamps. Let me turn that over so you can see what you've got there. You've got this lovely kind of cracked distress Gaudet background stamp with all the words on there as well. Looks really, really cool. Great behind your projects as well.
It's supposed to be Gaudet, isn't it?
Oh, Gaudet, is that what Gaudet?
I think so. I might be wrong, but I think it's pronounced.
Is that I do apologise if I've pronounced it incorrectly.
I could be wrong.
And we've also got this really cool one with the numbers, obviously going up 21, 22 up to Christmas, up to New Year's Eve. Yeah, so that's really nice as well. Great backgrounds, superb. So you'll love that, and they combine with all your like foreground stamps. But that's really cool. I love it. Shall we start and do something tonight?
Let's start.
Okay.
Let's get started.
Right, well, we're going to get a little bit inky to start off with.
I shall stand back.
So I'm just going to put this here, and we are going to get some card.
Oh, it was Ali on Facebook. Hi, Ali.
Oh, hi, Ali. Right, we've got 2 pieces of card. I'm going to do maybe one in the kind of classic greens of Christmas and one in reds.
Nice.
Excuse me, just let me have a little drink of water whilst I...
Going to say hello to our lovely Rachel from the DT. Good evening, lovely Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. Right, okay, let me just see. So we'll do the... Should we do green or red first? What's your preference, Helen?
Oh, I'm feeling green. I'm wearing green, so let's go green.
Okay, right. Now, this is... What colour is this one? It says here, vibrant turquoise. Now, I'm not sure if this is actually what it says in the thing. It kind of like... I'm not sure whether at some point I kind of Frankensteined it by pouring like some older one in with this to make a kind of another colour. But I'm not sure. But it comes out greenish.
Okay.
I call it my when I run really low and you can't use it, I normally sometimes top it up with water, and then sometimes I'll also just mix in another colour with it as well. So it's kind of green, so we'll go with that. So,
it's definitely green.
I did say it was green, didn't I?
Yep.
We'll have a bit to that, and then we'll also use a bit of cracked pistachio in there as well.
Okay.
So it's a bit of a pale. Oh, that's another nicer colour as well. I like a little bit paler, and I think I might use the cracked pistachio, but we'll see about that in a minute. I'm going to start drying that off. Ha! I turned my plug off. Oh. Schoolboy error there. So let me just hold that down whilst it's drying.
Ali's named your colour for you, Frankencoise, like Frankenstein and turquoise.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, it's green. It is green, isn't it? It is green.
It's very green.
But is it the I'm not sure it's not the turquoise that I thought it was going to be.
No, I think you have mixed something in there.
Yeah, probably. Probably. But it's okay. It's alright, we'll go with that. And I kind of like that kind of mottled colour as well. I'm tempted to think about, whilst I'm holding this as well, Oh, should I crack pistachio? Can you take the lid off that for me?
You used that one already.
What, cracked pistachio?
Yeah.
Did I? No.
You said you did.
Did I? Maybe I did.
Yeah,
Oh.
you did.
Okay.
You sprayed
I
two
won't.
on there.
Okay, I won't use that one then for a moment. See, I've actually ordered myself some new colours. So watch this space, because I'm limited with colours at the moment, and I thought I'd splash out and order myself some more colours whilst I could.
Well, that's drying. Who's actually started their Christmas cards this year then? Who's started? Who hasn't?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Savage patina. Right, chuck a bit of that on there. I like that one.
Salvaged, not savaged.
Oh, salvage. Why do you call savaged? Savage, you're a savage, you are. That's kind of like a bluey green. I like that as well.
That's nice.
It's definitely savage. I'll be savage later on. No, I won't. Right, let's get this drying. I do like inky mess. It's great creating your background papers, and then you can stamp on these and have a little bit of fun.
Ah, we have Gillian from Hobart in Australia. Hey!
Hello!
And we have, my eyesight's not so good, the screen's so far away. Bridget, already started her Christmas card, fantastic. Comments are jumping up here.
KK's love of art. I've started, right. Okay, good call. Does that count? Yes, it does. Yeah, of course it does. Thinking about it does count.
Absolutely, of course it does.
Oh, she's, right,
Wow,
yeah.
Ellie's done about 25, fantastic. Aha, yes, Isabella, Halloween first.
Yeah. But I may do a little bit of Halloween, possibly on the weekend again. We'll see how that goes.
Okay.
I might do like a up close and personal, which means that you're not invited.
No, that's fine. I'm busy.
Although last week's took way longer than I thought it was going to be. So apologies, whoever did dip in there to have a look. I only managed to get one done, didn't I?
I think you talk too much.
Oh, okay. Right, and they must learn to do more, talk less.
Or talk and do at the same time.
Ah, yeah.
Ivy's saying, does anyone else make their Christmas cards in mid-December in a mad panic?
Ooh.
I expect lots of people do that.
So, still drying this off. Sorry, everybody, but this is. I'm trying to do more live rather than prepping stuff up in advance where possible. So I just want to try and do something start to finish, and it's something that it is finished.
Yeah. Ali's saying it was an amazing card though on Saturday, so there you go.
I think that was the Crafty Yoki, wasn't it? So also, if you're, I tell you what, if anyone's got these stamps, please feel free to craft along if you want. We've already said we're using the poinsettia and the what do you call it, the distress Christmas. Yeah. So feel free. Maybe we'll do that on Saturday. I'm sorry it's taken longer than expected, Helen, but
okay.
that's one of those things. It's what we do when you're drying things off. Right, so we're drying this off now.
Oh, Tom's made so many, but you can't remember where he's put them. Oh, I hope you find them, Tom, after all that work. You
Or
put
make
them
some
somewhere
more.
very safe, I'm sure.
Too safe by the look of it. Right. So this is pretty dry for now. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go onto the red one and we'll come back. So that's my green background anyway. So we're gonna stamp into that and cut that out. So let's jump onto the red one. That's one side.
Give that a little bit of time to dry.
So next one we're going to go red, and again, right, what colours have we got here? Oh, we've got this is
Dilutions.
I'm trying to do everything without my glasses on. Sorry,
I
everybody.
wonder why you didn't have your glasses
Right,
on.
Postbox Red. This is Dilutions ink spray Postbox Red. I think I've actually sprayed some water in there as well because there was only a little bit left in there. So, well, let me just. Helen's standing back now. She doesn't want to get red. Okay.
Looks nice and red.
And what other colour should we go in there? This is cherry pie. I like that as well.
Ooh, I could just eat some cherry pie and custard.
That's very similar actually, that cherry pie. I'm sure I've mixed those
Nice.
colours in there before. And do I want a little bit... So that might be too red for me. I might use a white. Oh, white linen. That'll whiten it up a bit. That'll do. So we'll dry this off now quickly. Quickly, he says.
Oh no, Eileen says she flooded her kitchen today, so she knows how painful it is drying things off.
Oh.
Oh, Eileen, I hope that's sorted out now. Doesn't sound good.
How did you flood your kitchen, Eileen?
Maxine's here.
Hi, Maxine.
You're not late, he's only just started. And she's been making some soup. Yummy.
Ooh.
What flavour, Maxine? Yeah, got very traditional Christmas this evening with the red and the green.
Yeah, I'm starting from start to finish. So these backgrounds I'm creating, they're going to be used for the. I'm going to stamp the poinsettia in both pieces of the green and the red. Then I'm going to cut them out, and then we'll move on to the next section as well.
Nice. Jill's asking, has anyone got any tips for unlocking spray tips on bottles?
Ooh. That's a hard one. It's a case of trying not to do it in the first place, isn't it? That's the hardest thing. I'm terrible at not wiping after I use them. I think you're supposed to like wipe them off every time you spray and use them, like onto maybe a baby wipe or something. I suppose that's what you're supposed to do.
Ooh, Maxine's soup was sweet potato and red pepper. That sounds delicious.
Yum yum. What did we have?
We
didn't have soup, did we?
No.
No?
I'm trying to remember.
Oh, it wasn't that long ago.
It was only a few hours ago. Oh, we had spag bowl. Very nice.
Thank you.
Made by Mr. A.
Yes, yeah, I've actually done that before. Is taken off the lids of the spray bottles and in the hot water, and then kept on squirting them when it was in hot water. That did seem to unblock them as well. That's a good tip.
Good tip, Rachel. Hi, Laxmi. Thanks for joining us. Haven't missed anything really. We're just creating some spray backgrounds so that Mark can do some stamping in a minute.
I kind of really should have done these. I've just decided that I really should have done these before. Because I need to do it.
It's nice to see.
Oh, okay, yeah,
okay. It's nice to see the whole process.
Right, okay. As long as nobody's like getting too bored with it. So, right, okay.
Oh, Eileen left the tap running.
Oh,
Phone rang and she forgot. Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Not good.
I'm surprised the overflow thing didn't kick in and like.
Well, it depends how
I suppose
fast the water was flowing.
I suppose.
Yeah. Sending hugs, Eileen.
Yeah. At least your floor's nice and clean, though.
I'm sure her floor was always nice and clean.
Cleaner. Right. I'm going to put this to one side, these two, let them dry a little bit. I'm going to stamp into both of these, so that's hot in a minute. Hopefully that will be drier. Oh, sorry, my head's in the way. And that's my red and the green. I'm going to stamp the poinsettias into each of them, and then I'm going to obviously paper piece and lay those up. So let me put them to one side. There is one other thing I've got to do is create my full-on background. So I'll put those to one side.
Okay.
And I have. Where did I put that? Right. This is why I prepped everything and then I've lost everything. Right now.
Isabella is saying it's a Canadian Thanksgiving this coming weekend.
So background. Now I'm going to create a background which is not too dissimilar to this one. Okay. Which is quite nice. So that was this piece of card.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So we're going to have a go at that now, and then I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to use this one because this one's already totally dry, and I'm going to stamp onto this one. So I'm not going to repeat that, what I've done there. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is to create that kind of colour is we're going to go back in with... now, the trouble with this is it's really hard because obviously you've got your reds and your greens, and we all know that red and green together makes a horrible brownie colour. So you kind of got to be kind of careful what you're doing there, but you can do it. So, first thing I'm going to do is we're going with maybe a few reds there and some green. Is this my Frankenstein one? Yep. So I got mine's starting to block as well a little bit. So, and we're going with that. Not that one. Oh, Savage Patina, that would be a nice one as well. And I'll start drying this off as well. Dropping everything already, everybody. So you do have to be careful because obviously those colours will kind of get a little bit muddy, but you can get away with it if you're kind of careful, and you can lighten it up as well.
Nice.
Are you liking that? Right. As it's drying, you can see how much lighter that's going there. And I don't mind those dark bits because we can lighten those bits up as well. So we're just going in with those colours there. And we'll probably go back in and just fill in some of those colours. So I need a little bit of kitchen roll. Oh, you see that now? Just to dab some of that colour off. Too much I don't want. Sometimes you get a great pattern as well.
Oh, Jane's just popped in. I know you're busy tonight, Jane, with
hi, Jane.
With your son, but thank you for popping in to say hi. Brigitte is asking what paper you're using.
Okay, it is the Strathmore Bristol board, Bristol card 300. Strathmore
Bristol
300.
Smooth, is it?
Yeah, it's very smooth. It's smooth. It's like a thick kind of watercolour card. I think they use it for a lot of different things. Artists use it for all kinds of things. Very nice card as well. So just drying this off a little bit more. Now this is where we can go in with, let me just turn this off. Now when we're getting towards that kind of colour, which isn't anywhere near that yet, you can see there's a difference here.
Yeah.
What we need to do is go back in, probably with, right, I'm going to use a little bit of yellow in there as well, so just to warm that up in the places.
Which yellow is that? Is that squeezed
this,
lemonade?
sorry, this is a mustard seed, yeah.
Mustard seed.
And that takes that colour, and then I did use a bit of cracked pistachio as well. This is the oxide one now, so that kind of does fill in some of that you know, those brown areas. It kind of lightens them up a bit. And if you thought, oh, maybe it's, you know, it's still, maybe it's not red enough, just go in there with a little bit more red there. Oh, maybe I don't like that. That's too brown now.
I thought it was good.
Oh well, that's the trouble. You see, you start something, and you go, well, too much. You've got to stop. You learn how to stop. Say no. So let's dry this off a little bit more. Again, you're never going to get the same colour twice, and that's what I like about this. This, you know, this art. You know, art in general. You know, you're just having fun playing.
Eileen's a big fan of this cardstock.
It's very smooth. It's very, very smooth. So I do like that. Not the cheapest, but it's good.
Yeah. Ivy's saying, is anyone else thinking that you could have put a larger card behind and created a frame?
Oh.
That'd be quite cool, Ivy. That'd be a really cool idea.
You tell me now, Ivy. Thank you.
Something for another time.
I'd have probably gone in with like a red oxide, because that would obviously stayed on the top. But I don't have a red oxide, so we're having to not use that. I don't have a red one, do I? Red oxide today. What's that one behind there? No, because it's not red enough.
No,
it won't be red.
Pink raspberry.
Yeah, it won't be dark enough.
No.
So let me just knock that.
Lindy's.
Hmm?
You got a Lindy's.
Lindy's what? What colour is it? That's an orange, isn't it?
Oh, maybe.
It's orange. Do you know what? I'm going to stop there because I think that's a cool background.
Yeah.
As well as the other one.
I tell you what looked really good on that background.
What?
Well, two things. I'm either seeing our toadstool stamps,
or
I'm seeing our caterpillar, the Wonderland caterpillar on his toadstool. So keep that and
I'll use that again.
Yeah, use it again.
So I mean, I'll tell you what I did do. You know what? Let's get something else out. I need a little bit of sparkle.
Yeah, I thought there was some mica on it.
There is some mica in this one here.
Yeah,
there is a little bit of mica. I'll tell you what that is. That is, what mica did I use? Is one of these down here. It's one of those ones. Colour. Maybe it's the... do you know what it was? I think it was one of these ones here. Now, I've ordered more of these. I've ordered a nice, really cool red one. I don't think I've got a red one. No, I don't think I do. But no. I think I used this green mica, and I think it looks really cool. So a little bit of that there. And I'm not gonna dry this off now. I'm just gonna let it go naturally now, because I think it looks pretty cool. That'd be great when it's dry.
Nice.
I don't know what everyone else thinks, but that one there, again, they're both good. There is green mica on there as well. That's really nice. And that one there, totally different, both of them. but they look both cool. So I'm going to put this to one side.
Okay.
And we'll move on to the next section.
Take that away for you.
Thank you, Helen.
There we go.
My glamorous, if slightly more glamorous than me anyway. Right, I'm just going to wipe my hands a second. The next thing, let's go back to our backgrounds. So we've got really 2 backgrounds. That's what we're going to use for the card. I'll put that to one side a minute. And we're going to get the stamping platform out. And we shall... Hopefully it'll be dry enough, so I want to stamp into this one here, and then I want to stamp the same poinsettia into that one as well.
Okay.
So again, I'm trying to do everything start to finish. Look at my hands already. Look at this. Green fingered. No. We got rid of a grass, didn't we?
We did.
Right, okay, let's start off with the green one.
Isabella saying your backgrounds are looking delish.
Oh, thank you.
Sandra saying fab backgrounds. Jane says look fab. And Ivy says they look awesome. And Ali says she loves them both.
So we're going to... Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Let's have a look what we're going to do here. Oh, that'll do something like that. So I'm going to stamp that onto there in black, and I'm going to clear emboss it.
Okie dokie.
So need to get my black embossing. Sorry, black ink pad. So I'm using the VersaFine, and let me just move this across so you can see. Again, if you've got a different kind of stamping platform, all great. I've got both. I've got the Tim Holtz one and
The Misty.
this is the Misty, the original Misty. Both good. Right. Do you know what I should do? Just hoping this is dry enough, because I'm clear embossing it. Do you know what? And I'm cutting out. I can get away with this. It'll be fine. Be good.
So for anyone who doesn't know, the anti-static pad just stops the embossing powder going where you don't want it, because the ink might still be a little bit wet.
Yeah, I mean, if I was actually using this part, I'm going to cut this out anyway.
Yep.
So again, it doesn't really matter on this particular occasion.
Just in case anyone new is watching.
So let's go back in there. I want a little bit darker, because I'm going to clear emboss that.
Okay.
I've got my clear embossing
I've
powder
got it all
at the ready.
for you.
Why, thank you. You're brilliant, you are.
Oh, thanks. Gee, thanks.
Okay. Right. It's the only time I'm going to say it today. Right, let's do this one. When you're happy, let's go for it. So move that out the way. Clear embossing powder. Again, you know, if it sticks to the rest of the card, it's not important.
See, he's very organised with his clear on his...
Now you can see it is a little bit on the edge there, but I'm cutting this out. Doesn't really matter. I think I'll get away with most of that.
Just because it's wet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Still a little bit wet. I'll pop that away for you, Mark.
Thank you. I didn't actually ask you. I automatically assumed that you would do it. So as we're heat embossing it now, we can start to see the image appearing.
Oh, Ivy thinks I'm awesome anyway. Thanks, Ivy.
How much did you pay her?
Your stamps are in the post, Ivy.
Oh, I see. Bribe. Okay. Right, so we're done with that one there. I think that was pretty there. We got a little bit of powder there. It doesn't matter. I'm going to cut this out now anyway, and that would be really cool there.
Okay.
So I'm going to put that to one side for a second. I'm going to do the same again with this one. So we're going to repeat that process, and we'll get the next one out. Do I think this one's drier? I don't know. Let's have a quick blast of the heat gun.
Eileen says I spoil you.
Oh, thank you, Eileen. I appreciate that.
My friends are all in tonight.
I don't have any. I only have a few friends. Right. So I think we're pretty good with that there. And we'll repeat the process. I know it seems like repeat. I just wanted to kind of do most things near enough start to finish, if I could.
Yeah, it's nice watching the whole process rather than just bringing one in that you did earlier.
I know. Blue Peter style, so not too bad today. So we'll see how we get on. I do love this this set though. It's fantastic, isn't it? You know, one of the best. I love this poinsettia. Superb.
It's lovely, especially when you see it starting to come together with all the layers.
So just do that again, and oh, you got my clear in ready for me again.
I have indeed.
Oh, amazing, thank you. Whoop. Right, I think we're finished with that for now.
Okay.
Back to the clear. I wonder if this will be better this time on this one. Or is it more drier? Yeah, it is actually. Here we go. Thank you. At some point we will have to do a tour of the studio, won't we?
Yes, we will.
In the future. We'll have to do like a before and after. You know, when it wasn't a studio. Do you think we can do that? We could probably drop in photographs, couldn't we?
Oh, I see. I was going to wonder what you meant. Like take it all down and start again.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Right, so now we have two poinsettias. Now I'm going to have to cut these out. So you're going to, maybe Helen will talk to you whilst I'm cutting these out.
Yes.
I've also got a third one, haven't I? I did have a third. Ah, right, okay. I did actually cut one out, so I've got three. So this one.
So it's, ooh,
there.
some nice gold embossing.
So I've done this, yeah, shall I zoom in just to show that?
Yeah, the light's ever so bright tonight, I'm not sure.
There we go.
That's
so
better.
So that's done in gold. Okay. So I'm going to have, my poinsettia is going to be 3 layers.
Okay.
So again, the poinsettia lends itself to being really cool. Yeah, I mean, you can have it as a single layer, but with the actual layers on the leaves themselves, it looks great when you can add that dimension to it as well.
Nice.
So I've done one. I've cut one out. I'm going to cut these 2 out now.
Okay.
Maybe you could you show cards whilst I'm doing that? Possibly if I go to the front camera, or not?
I was going to get them in a minute. So
okay, let me start cutting
I'll read
first.
the comments and we'll have a little chat.
Yeah, you have a chat. Let me just cut these out now.
Ah, Michelle's here from the design team, all the way from Switzerland. I was going to say Sweden then. Nope, that's Jeanette.
Don't say that.
Switzerland.
Right, let me cut these out. Now, I'm not going to be as fast as some people are, but I'll give it a go. I can't remember which layer I'm going first. Right, green one first.
Okay. Maxine's saying the gold and white looks so elegant and classy.
Ah, okay.
Ali's loving that green.
So I know that people are going to go, oh, use a pair of scissors, right? I always use a knife though. I'm so used to using a knife.
Yep, I can't do that.
What's
Cannot do that with a knife. Me, I'd cut myself.
Do you know what? This, I think maybe in the future we'll bring out a die for this. Maybe we will.
Yeah, maybe.
Talking of dies,
It's quite a good shape to cut out though, isn't it?
yeah, it's
It's quite an easy shape.
Yeah, it is. It's only it's a few. It's just going round, and honestly, it does take about 5 minutes to do this, I reckon, or less. But it's not hard. Yeah, talking about dies, we do have some dies coming out, don't we?
We do.
I can't say we can't. I'm sworn to secrecy. But
Just to make your life easier for those of you who don't love the fussy cutting, for some of our more difficult shapes and some of our best sellers as well. So we do have some new dies coming out later in October. So we shall let you know more about them nearer the time.
yes, it's going to be yeah.
I'm actually going to be posting them out to our lovely design team tomorrow, I think.
Are you? Ooh.
So they can get prepping.
Do they know already then?
They do.
Ah.
They saw them today.
Oh, that's good. They do look good, but design team, you can't say anything. It's a secret.
They know. Isabella's happy about the dies. Ivy likes using her Tim Holtz scissors.
Ah, are they very fine? Are they fine scissors then, or are they kind of big and chunky? I don't know. Could I cut out things like this with those?
I would have thought so. Ivy's excited for the dies.
Ah, good. I do like. I thought when I was testing them out earlier on, I thought, oh, they look really cool. Just what we need. So, and we we will be doing some more new dyes as well, won't we? Besides
yes,
those
some more layering
ones.
dyes.
Yes,
Yeah.
layering dyes have been really popular, haven't they?
Yeah.
So, sorry, paint dry here. I'm sorry.
It's nice. It's quite therapeutic watching you do it, actually.
Yeah. It may not be so therapeutic if
Ooh, look, Jane's open to bribes, guys.
Oh, what?
Jane says her lips are sealed unless a huge amount of money is involved.
Oh.
Oh, that's funny.
How much, Jane? What's
your price?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh, Ali's asking, will the new dyes have antenna? Ah.
Will they?
I'm going to answer that, so no, not this time. But watch this space.
That's a good space to watch. Did I cut it all out, or I missed something?
Maybe for spring, Ali.
Yes, yeah. Sometimes there's certain times of the year that you go, oh right, I need this and I need that. So, right, I think we'll get out. Right, okay. All those bits sometimes that you miss, that really annoy you. Right, okay. Oh, and this piece there as well. Sorry, I'm just...
Little white bits.
Yeah, it's just annoying. This doesn't really annoy you. Right. I think we'll keep that there. That's that one there. I should have zoomed out just a touch because that's a bit too close there. Right, okay. So we have one done. Again, I don't think I'll probably use bits of that, so keep that to one side on the floor. Right. Next one, I'm going to make sure I know the right layer. I can remember which layer now. So this one, that's the bottom layer, that's the medium layer,
Okay,
and then
so
I'm using these top leaves, the top kind of petals as the top layer.
Okay. Can see what you're doing now.
Can you really? Okay. I'm glad somebody knows what I'm doing. Right. So just go around there.
Ivy says, who wants to start a GoFundMe page for a Jane bribe?
Ooh.
That's so funny. Maxine's saying she wishes she could cut out with a knife.
Why am I going there? I'm going the wrong way. Right.
I'm too accident prone as well. I'm Maxine.
I'm going the wrong way. I was see. I know I was getting.
Go your way, Mark. Take your time.
Yeah. Go the right way. You mean? I'm worried that I'm going to cut my fingers live on TV or something. So
No, you're not.
live on air. I should say. Right. That would not be funny. So it's not taking too long, is it? Of course, our daughter, she burnt herself earlier on this week, didn't she?
She did.
Where am I going? I'm going the wrong place again.
Concentrate, Mark. Stop talking and concentrate.
Right. Yes.
There we go.
Yeah, our daughter.
Yeah, she managed to burn her fingers on the hobbit in her uni building. She's okay though.
She'll live. It wasn't too bad. It was it's just one of those things that you do when you.
A moment of not thinking.
Yeah. How hot is this? Touch it. Ow. Yeah, hot.
Yeah.
That kind of moment. But I think we all do it, don't we? We all do silly things. Everyone's got to burn themselves at least once and cut themselves, at least once or twice. Am I nearly there? Am I nearly there yet? Oh, nearly.
I'm not sure what I've missed on the comments. They've been flying up.
Are they?
I'm out of the loop with what you're talking about, guys.
Oh, can I make that?
I don't know. Can you make it longer?
There we go.
About,
Fill me in.
Ali's husband used to scissors to open a tube of super glue.
Oh.
Not what you want.
That could have been good for the scissors. I probably presume they were stuck together, were they?
Well, they were open.
So.
Yes, Katie's okay, thank you guys. Luckily, one of her flatmates had some aloe vera pads, and so she popped them straight on and kept them on for the night with some gloves. So they're a bit numb. The pads of her two fingers are a little bit numb and a bit obviously quite dry, so they'll probably peel a little bit. But no, she's okay. Luckily, I was panicking. I was panicking when I got that message.
We did it. We
Yay!
have three. Well done.
Fabulous.
That wasn't too long, was it? So now we have our background, we have the poinsettia, and do you know what we need to do now? We're going to put this together at some point.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to go together.
Yeah.
Just take that, zoom out a touch there. That's going to go together. I'm going to stamp this background. I'm going to stamp the distressed Christmas background on this now. So that should look really cool. And then we'll start making a card. So the next thing I want to do is I'll get my stamping mat. Let's move that to one side. Make sure we've got the right way up. Okay, I think I'll work that way up. And I've got my ink pad. We're going to use gold this time, Helen.
Yeah.
So
Now we got the gold ready.
thank you. I'm going to use my Versamark, and I'm going to use a block. I mean, obviously I could use a stamping platform, but this, I think we can probably get away with a nice big block. Stamp part of it there, part of it down there, and we'll see what we get.
Lovely.
Again, because it's a background, you can look at the state. See, I have about 3 or 4 different Versamarks. I have a lovely, nice and clean one. I have one not so clean, and then I have a really kind of grungy one. And I like that.
The rain just started.
Yeah, we can hear rain. I'm sure you can't, but we can. So
Yes. Just a real downpour then on the window.
wow. Right. So nice, plenty of Versamark on there.
Have you used your anti-static pad?
Have I used it? That's a good question.
It was Ali's question.
Thanks, Ali. Do you know? We'll see.
Just in case.
We'll see now. See if we get away with this.
Well, I absolutely love this background.
You know, you could use it. It's so classy. Whether you're doing a clean and simple or something maybe a bit more mixed media.
Yes.
Now, just make sure I've got it the right way up, because there is the words do read. So I want to get it just so. I'm trying to work out where I want that. I think I'm going to go round about there on this. There. Okay. Of course, you can't really see it, so I'm gonna probably stamp it, ink it up again, and then I'm gonna stamp it there, and then we're gonna gold in one go.
Yeah. Fabulous.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm just trying to remember where that point is. Pretty central-ish.
Yep.
So, again, the poinsettia is going to go in the centre, so it's going to cover anything that may have any mistakes, any slight overlap.
Yep. So yeah, you can see just about where it's gone. Can't
Yeah.
you? Okay.
We go back in. It'll take too long because I don't want this. Oh, the top part I want to do. Top part here. Go around about something like that. It's going to flow left to right.
Lovely.
Press down, big stamp. It's a big stamp, so I mean you can use a stamping platform if you want to, but we go old school here. And we'll give that a go. Thank you. So gold. Just try and go over those areas that are actually covered. Can we see that there?
Lovely. Right, I'll pop that away for you. If you could pass me the pot.
Good
Okay.
look.
I'll do it. Just pass to me.
Okay, I'll pass you the pot.
You have no faith.
I do have faith. There we go. We got
Trying
it.
to do it yourself.
I wasn't trying to do it myself. You can tell we're a married couple, can't you? Huh? Right.
So this is Metallic Gold Rich by Wow. This one, the lid isn't on it yet. So don't tip it over. Don't tip it over.
That would have been really
Pop
bad.
the lid on. Hang on.
There.
Yeah.
Right. So
It's a lovely colour gold.
there we go.
Thank you. Eileen is asking, are you using a camera to film? It says it looks very professional. We have our fabulous cameras set up, don't we? We have the front facing and the overhead. So yeah, we'll definitely do a little studio tour to show you what it looks like behind the scenes.
Yeah, there's a couple of really cool cameras that we bought. Yeah, we got them all the way from America actually. That was the only place we could get them.
Yeah.
So
They're great for zooming into the close detail and obviously As it's fixed to the ceiling, we don't get any wobble or anything on it.
Yeah, that's one of the things that you've got to be careful of is the wobble. So how is that looking now? Let's just move that out of the way. So we're starting to get something now that kind of resembles a kind of Christmassy look to it as well.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah?
It's looking very nice.
Okay. I think, do you know what the next thing I want to do is? I probably maybe want to go in with the distress tool.
Yeah.
Just to bring in the colours inside from the outside, the darker on the outside, and then there'll be lighter in there.
Make it all pop.
So let me just get a distress tool.
Oh, bye Jane. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah, take care, Jane.
Thanks for popping in. Talk to you tomorrow.
Right, so I'm going to use a red, and I'm going to probably use a barn door. Might use barn door. See what colour that comes out like. Might be just the right kind of colour for me.
Nice.
Sorry everybody.
Zoom in a little bit.
There we go.
That's better.
So.
Oh, look at that script, everyone. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, it is nice, isn't it? It is nice. Right. Excuse my inky fingers. So I'm just going to go in there. Might just go hold it and do it. Just to bring in that colour. A rich red.
Oh, Ali's got the very old A5 script stamp that we did. The same one.
Yeah.
It wasn't distressed, was
no,
it?
No, it wasn't.
But, still nice, a nice big stamp, isn't it, for your background?
So just going to go around now. Again, this is where you can change things as you're going, because I didn't plan on doing this at all. So it's nice to be able to do things live and try to go a little bit with the flow. I had an idea, and that was about as far as I got with what I was doing. But it's nice to see things come into life a little bit more.
Yeah.
Doesn't that colour really bring the other colours out?
Yeah, I love that background. So nice.
Okay, a little bit more on that side there. So that's that all. There we go. I think you can see that a little bit more now.
Love it.
Okay. It's nice when things go the way that you want, or even better than you probably think they would have gone. So the next thing I would like to do is just going to wipe my hands just a second. Now, I would like to. What do you think about some Gildan wax around?
Oh yes.
Some gold Gildan wax.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
What does everyone else think? I think that'd be a good idea. This isn't Crafty Yoki today. I'm not sure I'm going to follow you this time. I'm going to just go with what I think. I think is the best thing today. Could you pass me some Gildan wax, please? Just behind you. That's it. Top there.
Oh,
that's it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry, the refresher of the 20% off discount code for anything Christmas. So Christmas stamps, Christmas stencils, it is CC20. So CC20.
Great.
Pop that in when you check out and it'll take 20% off anything Christmassy in your basket.
Right, so I've got this is going to be my background. Yep, that's going to be my background. So that's going to go on there. Let's just zoom out again. There we go. So I've got a card blank and I just matted it with a black behind there. But I'm going to use some gold on the edge there because that really just ties in with that gold there as well. Nice. Okay.
Wow, I love this.
So I think I'm going to gild it first. No, I'm going to actually put the sticky stuff on, then gild it. No, I can't decide which way. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Right, I'm going to... No, you want to gild
it first.
I'm going to wax it first.
You'll be able to put it right on the edge,
right,
don't
okay.
you? Otherwise you're going to risk getting it on your...
Get it where I don't want
where
it.
you don't want it.
Okay, Gildan wax. I know there's lots of people that do Gildan waxes. I know Tim's got this liquid one as well. I've got that and I've never used it yet. I know. Why do I buy things that I haven't used yet?
I think we all do.
It doesn't mean I'm not going to use it. It just means I haven't used it yet.
It's an excuse to use it then, isn't it?
Yeah. So just go along there with your finger.
Ivy said it's so Christmassy, it's almost enough to get her on the Christmas card train. Almost, though. Almost, yeah. Almost, she says. Sandra says, background looks great, almost ashamed to cover.
Yeah.
Not going to cover too much, though, only the centre, aren't we?
Yeah. Do you know what I like about the Gildan wax? I like it when it's not perfect. When you go around there, you get those kind of little blobby bits, and I like that. It makes it look kind of more vintage, I suppose. So just go around with that Gildan wax there. And you can see that really coming to life now. So just going around there a little bit more there. We have to work. Oh, we've got some great plans, haven't we? Plans for the next couple of weeks in terms of lives.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to have some fun.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Mike. I must learn not to put my head in the way. We're also going to work out how we can stream to Instagram at the same time. So keep your eyes peeled on that.
Lots to learn, always.
I know. It's never ending, is it? Right. Okay.
Took me long enough to learn all about TikTok.
I know. You're like you should have consulted like a 12-year-old girl or something like that, and you would have been
Well, I
well
consulted Katie. So.
Oh, there we go. She's like a 12-year-old.
She's a little bit older than 12.
But mentally, she's probably 12.
That's just really.
She'd tell me off if I said that to her. Right. Okay. So I like that now. Right. Next, I'm just wipe my hand from I got Goldfinger now.
Goldfinger.
Was that was your
There's my Shirley Bassey impression. A bad one.
And she's from Wales as well, or
Yeah.
was from Wales.
Sings better than me.
I don't think she lives in Wales anymore. Right. Okay.
Ellie saying buying craft supplies and using them are two different hobbies.
Yeah.
Yes,
probably,
I get that.
probably.
I get that.
But I do try and use everything. I do try, and when I have new sprays, you'll find me using the same kind of colours for ages. Or I do try and use things that I have new. I kind of go crazy for a bit, and then I've got to change because I get bored of it, or bored of the same colours after a while. Right. Happy with that. Oh, can I have another one? I've just got a bit.
Yeah, got a bit. I was gonna say, just spotted some gilding wax there. You don't want to be leaning in that.
Terrible. Right. I'll turn this over. I shall stick this down to my card blank. So, using my trusty ATG gun. I don't know what I'd do without this, I must admit. From sticking cards together all the time to, I don't know,
We've used it for all
posters.
sorts, haven't we? Display boards, all sorts of things.
I've got Gilded Wax on there again. I just hope I haven't got it on my card. No, that's fine. It's all good. Right, leave that there for a second. I'll just wipe that
Wipe them up.
Probably one of the few times you'll see me cleaning my desk. Right. So we have our card blank. Make sure it's the right way up. Okay, and right, will I be brave enough to use my screen to? Can I do it by eye without leaning over? Ooh, close. Turn that over. How's that for the background now?
Yeah, it pops with the black frame, doesn't it?
I like the Gilded Wax on there as well.
Yeah, very nice.
So that's looking good. Now let's come back to the poinsettia, shall we? Now I need to put these three together, so I'm going to work on. She's going to go in the centre there.
Okay.
Then we're going to have the next layer once I work out which way round it goes.
We zoom in a touch because the
sorry.
white light, the light is really reflecting on the.
Sorry,
on the
camera's
white
way
one, yeah.
way too good. Okay.
That's better. We can see that much better.
I
now.
do need to. There are some camera settings where I can adjust the white brightness.
Yeah, it's just a bit bright, isn't it?
Okay, so that's going to go. I'm trying to work out which way that goes. Aha. I think that goes somewhere like that. We'll wipe there. Get a bit off there. Right, that's going to go there. Laid up. And then we're going to put this, the fourth piece, probably on there, like so. It's going to go on there like that. So zooming out, let's sort of zoom out there now. Yeah, that looks really cool. Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm going to stick this piece, the green one, on first. I mean, I probably would, if I had time, I'd probably go around the edges with a green pen, but life's too short at the moment. I'm not going to worry too much at the moment.
No, I think we'll be fine.
Right, okay. Some 3D glue.
You can probably delicately do it afterwards.
I can probably delicately do it, yeah, probably
Yeah.
could. Right, so I'm going to use some 3D glue.
We have someone else watching, come over from on Facebook.
Oh, hello.
If you're watching on the Facebook group, just pop your name after your question or comment because we can't see them because it's a private group, that's all. So, thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you so much. again, on YouTube, you do have that high quality option as well. So if you want to see us in high definition.
Some people can't comment on YouTube though if they haven't got a YouTube account. So
Right. Okay. So if they just
to be able to switch between the two.
So I've ordered some new glue as well. By the way, I'm gluing stuff here now. I ordered some new glue because I actually left my glue lid off and it went really hard. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. I'm apologising to myself. Sorry, Mark.
Sorry, glue.
Yeah.
Sorry, I let you dry up.
Sorry, it won't happen again. I promise. Right. So I'm gonna just work on which way up I'm gonna have this today. Just a slight angle like that.
Nice, looks good.
Yeah. Or do I want to see? Because it's not.
Looks good
it's
anyway.
Not symmetrical. Yeah.
It's not supposed to be perfect, is it? It's a flower or plant. It's natural.
We'll go for something like that.
I love seeing the black embossing glistening in the light there as well. Very nice.
Okay, next layer. Before this layer, I did decide what I was going to do with that. I'm going to get a blank distress tool, which I did have. I'll have to get another one now because I've got to find it. Mark, right. One distress tool and some antique linen possibly. So just on this layer, I'm just going to kind of darken it up a little bit. Let me just zoom in there so you can see what I'm doing. I know, very, very shiny, very gold. So just want to go in there. Not sure that colour's going to be dark enough. Oh, is it? Do you think? Can't see it. You can't see, can you?
Yeah, I can see it though in real life.
Oh, okay.
It is doing just what you want. You don't want it to be too dark. It's just giving it that little bit of extra. Alright, it's Leanne on Facebook. Hey Leanne. Got one of your beautiful poinsettia cards to show off in a minute too.
I think it's the right kind of colour. You're happy with that? I think so.
Yeah, I think it's just enough.
It just
takes the edge off that white, doesn't it?
Yeah, you don't want it too white. So that's gonna go there. Again, you can see at an angle there a little bit more than it is there. Right.
Nice.
Okay.
Gillian is saying she just loves those words.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a lovely, lovely background stamp.
So let me just why am I touching
Mind
that
your
now?
head, Mark.
Oh, sorry, I was just trying to lean in there and move that. Oh, sorry, I got such a big head. Right, okay, let's go back to
It's
this.
really hard though, isn't it? When
I know, you've got an overhead camera.
When you're stamping, you're so used to sort of being right above,
Yeah.
aren't you? So that you can see what you're doing.
And what we wanted to do was like that. It wanted it to be totally overhead and not like at an angle, because you would have had that kind of parallelogram look on it as well.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to do that. So let's put some glue on this one as well. Oops. Okay, let me try and do this which way? No, not that way round. This is the beauty of having those layers, I think. So just deciding where you're going to put that. Very nice. Again, with foam pads, you can't move it around or twitch it around a little bit to the way you want it. Let's have a look at that. There we go. Gorgeous. And then this layer will be the top one, which is going to go. Let me just put some glue on that. So this is Collal 3D glue. It's a silicone glue at the end of the day, and it's really nice. It dries in about half an hour or so. I am messy with it though. I'm sure there's people that do it a lot better than I do, but it's fine. I mean, you can give this some dimension and depth if you want. Just bend over those leaves. I'll probably fiddle with it afterwards. After the live. Look, I'm getting it on my hand now. Got a bit.
Nope, nothing on this side. They're all over the other side.
Okay, right. Right, okay, let's do this.
Green fingers, gluey fingers.
So, trying to work out, which way was it? That way. Right, so I'm going to put that there. Carefully down. Just, sometimes you can use maybe a knife if you want to just shuffle it along there to the place where you want it most. And just lift that up a touch. we're looking at that now.
Looks good to me.
So, but not finished yet.
Nope.
No, not finished yet. We've got more to go yet. So let's have a look at that now. That white is very white, but again,
It's not. Yeah, in real life, it's not. It's
gold.
It's
Yeah,
it's just the lights. We need to adjust the brightness, I think, in the studio.
but you can.
Yeah, you can see there. That's much more how it actually looks. That's so nice.
I'll zoom in afterwards at the end, and then
Yeah.
we can see the detail. But what I'm going to do is, we've got some lovely little berries there in the centre. Now I thought to myself, oh, I'll tell you what we could do. Is I've got some lovely gems. I've only been using I've got some of these gems. I don't know where I got them from, online somewhere, but they're kind of pretty cool. And I thought to myself, I'm going to use some of the gold ones for the centre.
Nice.
So we'll put them to one side, and I shall get my picky tool.
Eileen and Michelle and Sandra and Bridget are saying gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
All saying gorgeous.
Right, so I need a little bit of glue. I'm going to use, for my glue that I'm going to use a little bit of the Glossy Accents. It's a great go-to little glue as well. So just put a blob on the side there. I'm going to pick the glue up off there and then drop it onto the berries, and then I'll drop the crystals on. So I'm going to use a little tool. So just get a little tool just to pick up that little blob of glue. We learned something new today, didn't we? What did we learn today?
Did we?
Yes, we did. Can you remember what we were watching this like quiz show on TV? You probably don't get it in other countries, but in the UK it's called, what's it called?
The Chase.
The Chase, yeah. And what was the question about toothpaste on what do they call when you put toothpaste onto your toothbrush? I always used to call it a blob of toothpaste, but it's not called that, is it?
I don't think I was paying attention on that question.
No, I thought, what is it? It's a really weird question, and I didn't even know. It was something, I can't even remember what the answer was. It was that weird. But why? I don't call it that. What does everyone else call the bit? Where you put toothpaste on there. Do you call it a blob?
I call it toothpaste.
No, but when you what do you call the bit that you put on a pea? Some people call it like a pea of
Pea size.
But I always call it a blob of toothpaste. I don't know what everyone else calls it, but they didn't call it that. There's actually a proper name for it.
And you've forgotten, haven't you?
Yeah, because it was that stupid. That was why. Right. So I'm going to put some crystals on. I'm just looking at the size of them. Size to fit there. Oh, I don't know whether size 7 or 8 would be the best ones. So I want some gold. I want a nice bright gold one. I'm not sure what the central bits are. Oh, you know it's hard to get these things out. That'd be good for the central one. Oh, that's good. It's a 7. That's a bigger
Pretty.
one. I might use a smaller one now. Those ones there are smaller. Is that the same colour? Looks different colour. Got loads of different colours in here. Trying to work out which one will go. Oh, they don't have to be the same colour. They're close as.
The one you got out already is the same colour as that, so you can use that one as well.
Yeah.
It's more of a sort of a burnt gold, isn't it?
Yeah. So just put some of these gems on.
Very pretty.
I've learned how to use this tool a little bit better now, actually. Can't you see?
Ah, noodle. That was.
Oh,
the
that was
name.
it, nurdle. Yeah. I'd never call something a nurdle. Oh, look at the nurdle that you've put on that toothbrush. You wouldn't say that, would you?
Strange. Very, very
I'd have
strange.
never said that. A nurdle.
Don't half have some strange questions on that quiz show.
Oh, I'm having a fight with this one. Got 2 on here now. Right.
Lots of patience needed for these kind of things, isn't there?
Right. I think that's the central bit done.
Lovely.
How does that look? Close?
Very pretty.
Again, it just gives it that little bit of.
Very elegant.
Nice and sparkly that in the centre, isn't it? It's nice. I like that.
Yes, glitter glue would also work well, Ellie's saying.
Yes.
And you used glitter glue last time you made the.
I know.
The Poinsettia card, didn't you?
I did, but we'll show that. Did I?
Show it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll show that afterwards. So
Carry
that's
on
that.
with yours.
Next on here, we need a sentiment, don't we?
We
or
do.
2. Okay, so the choice we have is Well, I could just put poinsettia on there and then have a sentiment on the inside of the card as well. Oh, sorry, let me just move out so everyone can see. So, the choice I've got here is I could put poinsettia. I could put Merry Christmas or Happy Christmas. Or Merry Happy Christmas. I don't know.
You've got space for Merry Christmas, actually, haven't you? You can do whatever you want.
Maybe I want
You
to have
decide.
a sentiment inside.
True.
I think a sentiment
Yes.
inside.
So have it more arty with just poinsettia outside.
But okay, what sentiment should I put on the inside? Was I going to use something from?
Have you got the sentimental Christmas set handy?
Oh, this one here.
Yes.
So yeah, I could use one of these. We've got really cool ones. We've got wishing you a wonderful Christmas filled with love, laughter, and a sprinkle of magic. Or thinking of you at Christmas. That's a nice one, isn't it?
Yep, that is a nice
Thinking
one.
of you at Christmas.
I like that one because sometimes you don't want to say Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas because somebody's circumstances just mean that you don't want to say that. So that's why we brought this, the set out it's got another one in there that's very meaningful.
Oh, that one there.
It's, may special memories of your loved one bring you comfort this Christmas. Again, that's,
Great. Very heartfelt.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll stamp poinsettia.
Yep.
I'll have that across there.
And then we'll put thinking of you inside.
Yes,
Yeah.
we will. Let's do that
Lovely.
then, shall
Sounds
we?
like a plan.
Okay, so the next thing I want to do is get my stamp and a block. How are we doing for time? We all right for time? Anyway, it doesn't matter about time. I want to finish this. So
Yeah, definitely.
let's go for it.
So in case anybody missed it earlier, we do have 20% off everything Christmas on the website, but you need a code, and the code is CC20. So it stands for Christmas cards, and then 20% off. So CC20. Pop that in at the checkout, and you'll get 20% off Christmas stamps and Christmas stencils. Do check out our Christmas stencils because they are very cool, especially
really
the boot prints.
So we'll just move that card to one side for a second whilst I'm stamping the sentiment. So I think in gold. I think we're doing gold, shall we?
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Black on gold.
Gold on black.
I know. It seems a bit weird, but I'm going for it. Right. Versamark. Where to put my Versamark? Aha, right next to me.
Tie it in with the rest of the card and take the gold.
Right. I know. I'm doing it the wrong way. This is the not the way you're supposed to. Technical way of stamping, but it's just a relatively small stamp. It's not too big, so we're getting away with that. So, can I do it? I'm trying to get used to not getting my head in the way. So sorry, I'm gonna have to put my head in the way just for a second whilst I see where it's going. And that'll do. That'd be great. Could you pass me the embossing powder, please?
Gold, yeah.
Thank you. So a bit of wow embossing powder. Really cool. Still good. Great. And I shall. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Emboss that now.
Has she paused it on the desk?
Did you really?
Only a little bit. Just missed. Oopsie.
No, sometimes I go
You
from
didn't
above,
see a thing.
sometimes I go from below. We'll see now.
I do like that font, it's very cool. And just works perfectly with the background. You'd think it'd been designed that way, wouldn't you?
Oh, you would think it, wouldn't you? I don't know who did that. Right. So, a nice sentiment we've got there. I must remember not to kind of. I always like brushing it straight off, and you must wait a second because the amount of times I've just wiped it off and burnt my hand. Right. So, that's that. I need to cut that quickly, and then I'll stamp it on there.
Okay.
So.
Trusty cutting mat.
I know. I need a new one. Look at it. It's dead. It's dying.
I think you've had that as long as I've known you.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else there. Right. Okay. I've got a knife again and a trusty blade. So I'm going to cut this from a distance. So my head's not in the way. All right. I think it's around about there. And a little bit, I should have stamped a little bit closer there. I'm going to cut a little bit of that black off as well. sometimes you go off-piste. Okay. I try and get it right. We'll see now. I don't know. Does everyone else use like a guillotine for little tiny things like this? I don't. I never do.
It's hard, isn't it, to cut little things on a guillotine?
Okay. So we're happy with that.
Super duper.
And let's bring the card back in. We've got a lovely sentiment there. It's going to look great, that is on top of there. If you ever find that, like me, sometimes you get those little speckles of embossing powder because you're stamped in gold, then one of my things that I always use, if I could find it, my black Sharpie pen. Do you know what? Always losing things when you want them. Did I put it away? Aha, black Sharpie pen. So just any of those little speckles, you can just dab that Sharpie pen on top and it's going to cover that up. You're not really going to see it. Zoom in there. There we go. So we've got a lovely sentiment there. I think I'm going to stick that on there. What do you think?
Lovely.
Yeah, and then we'll do something on the inside because we've got time and we've got space. Right. So the next thing I want to do is get some silicone glue again. Facebook. I always use a guillotine. I'm too dangerous with a knife. Ha.
That's Leanne.
Yeah. I try. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at guillotines. See what the best one is, or the one that's most versatile for me to use. Sometimes it can be hard to decide on what's the best thing to use. I do procrastinate a lot. I'll spend ages.
You
do. I spend ages trying to decide on one thing. I've tried not to do that too often. Right. Okay. And
lovely.
I think we'll zoom out there just a touch there. That's starting to come together now, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty good there.
I think it's come together. It's starting.
So was just to see that a little bit closer up there. Come on, camera. Right, there we go.
Yeah, you can see that middle layer much better close up. Beautiful. And as Mark said, he'd probably go around the with a green pen on the bottom layer.
Yeah,
just,
afterwards finish.
Just,
but again,
you
know, get a few sprays there for that background.
Oh, the sprayed background is amazing, especially with that script.
Yeah, the script. You know, obviously with the kind of having a little bit of balance there, going down. You know, top left down to bottom right there. It just gives it that kind of balance that you're wanting, and those gems there in the centre that kind of like really make that card pop.
Yep.
I think that's quite
just finishes
nice.
it, doesn't it? Very glamorously grungy, I'm going to call it.
Right. Inside, we just finish it off now. We've got a sentiment to stamp on the inside, so let's find that sentiment.
Just don't put your green fingers on it. That's the main thing.
Did we want to use that? Yes, we did.
Yes, thinking of you at Christmas.
Okay, fine.
Get that out.
Right, I'll just put that there so I'm not squeezing down on what I'm doing. I don't want to squash everything. Right. Hold that down. Right. Thank you. Thank you for my sentiment. Look at this. She's helping me now. Right. And not that you weren't helping me before, but you're helping me now. That sounds wrong. Helping me again, I should say. Right. Now, grab that. Now, I'm going to stamp that somewhere in the centre. Thinking of you at Christmas. I think that'll be it, won't it?
Yep,
we don't need to do anything else.
Nope.
Something less is more.
All you need.
In black, do you think?
Yes, just in black.
Plain black, okay. Oh, look at that finger. Right.
Yes, don't get fingerprints on it now.
Right. So, trying to do this, I'll make it straight as I can. I'm actually stamping onto glass here. That's not something I don't normally do, but we'll go for it now. It's only a little stamp, so I should get away with that. Give it a second. to get my stinking fingers on there. There we go.
Beautiful. Lovely font, that one as well.
It is. It's like somebody's actually wrote that, haven't they?
And I know what you'll do tomorrow. You'll stamp a little
oh yes.
little something.
Yeah. I'll probably take
the holly maybe.
Yeah. I think that there's a gorgeous holly there, so I might stamp that on there
lovely,
as well.
Lovely extras in this sentiment set.
Yeah. I like that heart as well with the snowflake. All that as well. That's great.
Really nice.
Okay, so let me just close that up now. And that's pretty good. I must admit, that's great.
I love it.
I'm glad everyone likes that. Shall we show some of the other
yes
other cards using
just
the same
quickly,
kind of set?
If you want to shoot off, I know we've been over well over the hour now, so we'll let you go. But if you do want to stay and just see a few of the lovely design team samples using these stamps, just to give you an idea of some other ways to use them, then
don't go, stay.
Yeah, we should show them.
Okay.
This one Mark had made already.
So kind of similar but different. So totally different colours.
Yeah, show them side by side. Yeah, very, very vibrant red. I think I'm preferring tonight's actually now. I absolutely loved that one when you made it, but now I'm preferring tonight's.
Again, you know what they say?
That background.
The next card
is always your best.
Yeah. That's great. I like that one. I still like that one.
And then this one is by Jill, and I just wanted to show the other stamp in this background set.
Oh, the numbers.
The numbers.
Yes.
You can see there Jill's embossed the numbers in gold, and again, because it's got the number 25, it's great for Christmas, but it's also not just Christmas. You can use it for anything.
That's brilliant.
And that's with our vintage Santa.
See, you could have easily put that vintage Santa as well on there instead of the poinsettia. That would look great as well.
Yep. And then again, the same background that Mark. The same background Mark used, but again, but in red with the robin.
That's gorgeous, isn't it?
It's lovely, isn't it?
I love that robin.
So it just shows you how great it looks in red. It looks great in black, and obviously you saw Mark using it in gold.
Superb.
And then we have another one by Jill with the poinsettia set.
Which way around does it go?
Yeah, that's it.
Sorry. You gave it to me correctly. Wow.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Look at that.
It's got a lovely snowy feel to it.
Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely beautiful.
It's got that kind of shabby chic kind of look going on, isn't it? It's lovely. Yeah. Absolutely gorgeous.
Gorgeous. And then we've got a really traditional one coming in from Jane. Again, that poinsettia looks beautiful. It's got
it's great as a background as well, isn't it? It's
the poinsettia has been stamped in gold in the background.
That's great.
And again, the poinsettia looks absolutely beautiful layered up.
Gorgeous.
So many different ways. All of these, I think, are on the website. So if you want to have a look at them. And then this gorgeous one is by Eileen. Again, completely different.
Wow.
More of a clean and simple feel with all that white space. But the poinsettia has been...
What's it been coloured with?
Coloured beautifully. I'm not actually sure. I don't know whether Eileen's still here. Possibly pencils.
It's gorgeous. Got a lovely little sheen on it as well. That's very, very nice, that.
And then we have one coming in from... This is right way up. This one's from Rachel. And again, completely different. Going for some purple. Purple and pinks.
Which way
beautiful.
It's supposed to go that way? Oh, that way.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Keep giving them to you correctly and then you're turning them round.
That's lovely.
Very
modern. I like that as well, you see.
But
I like that background.
Yeah, the background. Look at that now, just stamped in the same colour distress inks in the background. It's really
I could have done that there as well, couldn't I? It looks really nice.
And then finishing off with an absolute stunner from Leanne. With these, it's very, very glamorous, this one.
That's lots of gorgeous. I was saying earlier to Tom that I wanted some vellum because he's done some vellum stuff as well. So
lots of layers, lots of fussy cutting, but beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
So just so you can see one stamp set, how many different ways you can use it. So as I said, if you don't know already, when you go on our website, if you click on any product, underneath it, you will see loads of projects. All the design team inspiration and inspiration created by Mark. So just if you want to find the poinsettia stamp set, head to the Christmas section, click on poinsettia, and then underneath it you'll see a whole gallery of lovely, lovely cards that have been made with it. And lots of them have tutorials on them or linked to a blog post. So we do as much as we can. We're giving you so many ideas and inspiration. So that's what we're all about.
Yeah, that's what this is all for. Is all for you. So thank you so much for watching, everybody.
Yeah, thank you ever so much. We hope you've enjoyed it.
Yes.
And I absolutely love your card, Mark. Well done. I think you need another round of applause for yourself.
Shall I applause myself?
So, as Mark said, you might be back in the weekend with a bit of a chilled out crafting session. So do look out on YouTube for the notification.
Some more Christmas. I'll do some more Christmas on the weekend.
Okay.
Obviously, we've got a lot of really cool Christmas sets, so please do check out that website, and don't forget that CC20
discount code for Christmas stamps and Christmas stencils. Get a little bit of a discount off there to get you in the mood to get those cards started if you haven't already.
Do you know what I forgot? Is some of those stencils are absolutely amazing. The Christmas ones.
They are.
Oh.
Maybe you could play with some of them on the weekend.
Maybe I will.
I love the boot prints. Fabulous.
Yeah, so have a great weekend, and we will see you. Well, if you can join me on the weekend, great. Hit the bell for subscribe, and then you'll know exactly what time I'm going to be on.
Yeah, definitely.
And keep a look out on Facebook and our website for more details.
Yes, and we'll leave you to your evening. Get those feet up and enjoy a bit of time out, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, so thank you very much, and we'll see you then.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.